the broodstock down to the hatchery, the next stage or next phase of catfish farming is the place where we call the market ponds. And the market ponds are the stage where you have the juveniles and the fingerlings that are sold out to other fish farmers who will be coming to buy. This week on The Ghanaian Farmer, we introduce you to the stage where other outgrowers or other smallholder farmers come to cluster farming to come and buy either their juveniles or fingerlings to go and grow and also sell to the market. My name is Enyunam, and this week I will be joined by Morris. He is the supply manager and director in cluster farming here in the central region to enlighten me about where we find ourselves, this particular department or facility. What do we do here? Now, hold on. It looks very similar, just like the hatchery, but the process, the care, and everything that goes on here is entirely different from what you saw last week. So I'm going for a quick breather. When I come back, Maurice will be joining me. But get interactive on our social media platform, Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, and YouTube, The Ghanaian Farmer. I'll be right back after this. Thanks for staying. If you're just tuning in, you're watching The Ghanaian Farmer. My name is Enyunam, and I told you that this week I'll still be joined by Morris, the supply chain manager and director here in cluster farming, to tell us more about this department of the farm or this facility where we find ourselves. Now, don't get confused, because last week you saw us standing in between some ponds and we're discussing about hatchery. It's the same pond, but they do different job entirely. So this facility is what we are coming to discuss. So it means that if you are going to be a commercial catfish farmer, you need different facility for different purposes. And that's why Maurice said at the last end video that you should start small and then grow as time goes by. Now, Maurice, thanks for joining me once again.
You're welcome.
Right, so this stage or this facility where we find ourselves, you said it's called the market what?
Well, we call it market ponds. In principle, this is the final stage before fingerling or juvenile.
Okay.
So when they are ready to get sold to farmers in Ghana.
Okay. After how many weeks old do you transfer from the hatchery to the market pond?
We bring them, say, from hatchery then to the nursery ponds. Then from the nursery ponds, they come here.
Okay.
That's in principle roughly 4 weeks.
4 weeks.
4 till 5 weeks, then they come here.
It comes here.
Yeah.
Okay. So when it comes here, in each pond, how many capacity fishes does it hold?
We ourselves stock roughly 4,000 fingerlings in the ponds. The ponds are all the same size.
Right.
Yeah, so all the same volume of water. So fingerlings roughly 4,000.
Okay.
Juveniles roughly 3,000. And what we do, we can adjust the height of the water by changing the outlet pipes. Hey, when you look inside the ponds, you see the outlet pipes. Some are higher, some are lower, and that all depends on the stocking. That all depends on how fast we want to flow the water through.
Okay.
So refresh the water.
Okay. All right. So after 4 or 5 weeks, when you bring them to the market pond, do you feed them?
Yeah, of course.
What kind of feed do you give them?
The ones that are from fry to fingerling, we feed them 1 mm feed.
Okay.
High protein. In principle, it's a mix. It's like still like a starter feed.
Okay.
Yeah. It's semi-floating, so it stays on the surface for a while and then it starts sinking. They eat all, don't worry. Then when they are reaching roughly 3 grams, we start feeding them with 2 mm.
Okay.
And when they reach 8 grams, then we start feeding them 3 mm feed.
Okay.
So every time the pellet size becomes a bit bigger,
Okay.
what also happens is that there's a difference between the 1 mm feed and the 2 mm feed. The 2 mm feed is lower in protein. The 3 mm feed is almost the same like the 2 mm.
Okay. All right. So how many times in a day do you feed them at this stage?
In this facility, we feed 3 times a day.
3 times a day.
Yeah.
What time? Morning. What time?
Morning around 5,
Okay.
afternoon 12ish,
Uh-huh.
and then final feeding they again get around 5.
Okay. Right.
ECG.
So these are some of the things that he discussed or mentioned in our previous episode as to the key challenge. One of the key challenge has to do with inconsistent, reliable source of power. And whilst we are recording, the light just went off and the water stopped sprinkling. So at a stage like this, or when it happens like this, how many minutes do you have before you switch on your generator?
For the fingerlings and the juveniles,
Yes.
we've got enough time. That's
Okay.
not a problem.
Okay.
Really not a problem.
Right.
For the hatchling stage,
Yes.
the larva stage, hatchling stage, and even up to beginning of fry stage, we really have to act fast.
Okay.
I mean, 1 hour still no problem,
Okay.
but within that 1 hour we have
Beyond
to.
1 hour, you need to get power.
Correct,
So the water will start
correct, yeah.
all over again.
Yeah.
Whoa.
See,
I see.
now
So
they-
the generator is
Now
back.
they put on the gen.
So it means that this is why Maurice is advising, start small, build your capacity, have enough financial muscle, then you can scale up. So now you can hear the generator is on because the hatchery need the water so there can be aeration in the system for the fishes to survive.
Yeah.
Now let's proceed back to what we are discussing, which has to do with the morning feed, the afternoon, and then the evening.
Yeah.
So how long are you going to keep them here before you start selling to other farmers?
Fingerlings will be here roughly between 2 and 3 weeks.
Okay.
Hours back.
Yes.
Yeah. Juveniles will be here for roughly 5 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then you start selling them.
Then yeah, but
Okay.
in principle, we produce to order.
Okay.
So what you see is sold.
These are already sold.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Why?
Now, listen, we cannot say, oh, let's simply spawn,
Yes.
fill up our ponds, and then wait for customers.
Okay.
It doesn't work. Okay, we have got the advantage that we have our own grow-out ponds. So in principle, if we get stuck with fish that we cannot sell, we can still grow them for ourselves,
Okay.
put them in our own grow-out
Right.
ponds, yeah, and then it's our responsibility.
Okay.
But in principle,
Right.
we produce to order, and we always produce excess.
Right. Okay.
I mean, when a female gives us like 100, 200 grams of eggs, you have to understand 100 grams of eggs equals 40,000 hatchlings.
Okay. Okay.
Every gram is 400 eggs.
Right.
So we spawn. We know through experience, based on the weight of the fish and how ready they are, how much eggs they can give. Sometimes they give more. The fish blesses us. Yeah, and when that happens, then we automatically have got excess. But with that excess stock, we can facilitate farmers who give us a call. They say, oh, you are the catfish farmer there, Ekrafu? Yes, we are.
Okay.
Oh, I need 1,000.
Right.
When do you need them?
Okay.
Tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah?
Okay.
Although it's livestock, normally it's not possible. But then we can say, yes, we have it. We can cater.
Okay. Oh, okay. Now, my next question would be, over here in this pond, when it comes to good management practices, what are some of the things you do?
Now, regular water changes, of
Okay.
course, very important. Here we change the water at least 1 time a week.
One time
At least one
in
time.
a week.
Yeah, because this is, as you see, this is a flow-through system.
Okay.
This is also semi-rust, like in the hatchery.
Yeah.
The water comes in, the water flows out. Yeah, so we are refreshing the water in principle at least half a day, because the pump also here is on 1 hour, 1 hour off, 1 hour on, 1 hour off. But every week we drain the pond, we grate the fish.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so that we have uniform sizes.
Right.
That's to prevent cannibalism.
Okay.
Then we fill up then we brush out the pond, we fill up the pond again fresh. So in principle, we replenish water daily,
Okay.
but a proper cleaning we do every week.
Every week.
Yeah.
Okay. I also realized something unique is that there are, I don't know if I should say, laminated papers with numbers written on them.
Yeah.
Grower upon 20, grower upon 23. What essence or important are they to what is going on here?
Yeah, in principle tells us when the fish got in,
Okay.
from which pond they came, what is their current size.
Okay.
That is just when you are working here to get fast, brief information. All the other information we have on either on the phone or on a tablet. And we use Google Drive.
Okay.
And in Google Drive, we have set up all our feeding schedules, our grading schedules, so everything is set up. And as you know, Google Drive is live, real time.
Yeah.
So every time you make a change, you will see it. The other one who looks at it sees it straight away. So feeding schedules, we use a tablet. Tablet says, grow upon 2 in this case.
Okay.
Tells the date, tells the estimated weight or the expected weight, and then we know how much we have to feed them.
Okay. So when a farmer calls cluster farming to order, let's say 500 pieces of juveniles or fingerling, what time of the day am I supposed to quickly collect, count it, and make it ready for the farmer to come and pick it up?
Yeah, again, also that depends. We have got farmers who place their order well in time.
Okay.
We have got farmers who give us a call and they need, in principle, the fish already in 1 or 2 days' time.
Right.
That's possible. With smaller numbers, that is possible.
Okay.
We can cater. So say a farmer calls me, asks me for 1,000 pieces juvenile.
Yeah.
I check my production schedule. I know what is inside the ponds. I know what I can sell, what is booked for and what is not booked for. So I can tell the farmer straight away, yes, I can.
Okay.
So then we do that. Then I can say to the farmer, you can come tomorrow.
Okay.
That means the next day in the morning, we don't feed.
Okay. Okay, so if you're supposed to sell, you don't feed them.
Yeah.
Why?
Nah, it's nothing to do with, it's more because of transporting.
Okay.
Because what you do when you harvest, you stress them. Then you transport them in jerry cans.
Yeah.
You know, in principle, typically the yellow Frital gallons,
Yeah.
the 25-liter ones, or the black 50-liter ones. Yeah. Juveniles, depending on the transport time, the distance, you can put like 500 pieces maximum inside. But that's high stocking.
Okay.
Really high stocking.
Right.
Yeah. So they are already stressed.
Okay.
You put them inside. Say you have fed them. You put them in the gallon, in the jerry can, the same morning.
Yeah.
They will vomit out their feet
Okay.
because of the stress.
Okay.
They will pollute that little bit of water inside.
Yeah.
And in principle, they start swimming in poison.
Okay. Okay. So it's not good to feed them
No.
before they are transported to another farm.
Correct.
What time of the day is best for a buyer to transport fingerling from one farm to the another farm? What time of the day?
Does not really matter.
Okay.
Because one, we advise to transport them inside the car.
Okay.
So when you come with your pickup,
Right.
and you want to put them on the bed of the pickup in the full sun, then we already tell the farmer, okay, you can call your wife and ask her to make the pepper, because when you come, your fish is cooked.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can't do that. So inside the
you can't
car.
expose them to the sun.
No, the heat is too much.
Okay.
They like
Very
like heat, eh? No,
Okay.
they like heat.
Okay.
26, 27 degrees.
Okay.
That's the temperature. That's the temperature that you need. But still, you put them inside your car so that the full sun is not on it. Yeah. You open your window slightly so that air's coming inside. The gallon is open. Yeah. So aeration, the air's coming. Say you are transporting them from here to Accra.
Right.
Of course, we advise the farmer to come early.
Yes.
Because when they can leave well before 12, they won't hit traffic.
Okay.
Because you know when you come to Budam,
Yeah.
Kaswa,
Very
traffic is there.
I know.
Yeah?
I know.
But you don't want that. In
Okay.
you want to be at your farm ASAP. Discharge your
Okay.
fish in clean water,
Right.
then bring your fish inside your pond.
Okay. Is there a unique reason why the entire structure is painted blue color?
No, we like blue.
Okay, so that's it. I was wondering because at the hatchery, I saw the same color. And here at the market pond, I'm seeing the same color. Perhaps there might be a unique meaning to the reason why they have the blue color. But he says they just love blue color. In fact, the cluster farming t-shirt is equally blue. So this is the Ghanaian farmer. My name is Anyuna. And this episode is introducing you to the same kind of facility, but with a different purpose. It plays a different role. And this whole facility of this pond is called the market pond because it holds fingerlings and juveniles that are ready for sale to go to another farm. Going for a quick breather. When I come back, we'll continue with our discussion. Stay tuned, but get interactive on our social media platforms on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, and YouTube. Let me hear from you. Where are you watching from? You have any questions or you have any contribution? Let's hear from you. I'll be right back after this. And here we are, standing in between the grower pond because Maurice kept mentioning grower pond. Bro, I said, Maurice, take me to the grower pond. Maurice, here we are. Now, this is the grower pond, right?
Yeah.
How many in total do you have?
Roughly 3, 6, 9, 12. I would say roughly 18,000, yeah.
18,000.
Yeah.
Okay. So what is the length from here to the far end?
50 meters, 50.
50 meters.
Yeah, 50.
Okay.
Yeah.
And if you are stocking it to the capacity, how many fishes can it hold?
If we do high density stocking,
Uh-huh.
one pond can hold roughly 6,000 kilos
Okay.
to 6,000 pieces to table size.
All right.
We do lower stocking. Yeah, so we are roughly at 2,500, 3,000 per pond.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So the fishes that are kept here, do you also sell them or is for consumption?
No, if it was for consumption, then I have to start buying 6XL shirts.
Okay.
No, we sell. Of
You
course,
sell
of
them.
course, we eat
You have
catfish
clients
ourselves.
who also come to buy the full matured
We
ones.
have clients who come to buy the full matured ones. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Hospitality sector,
Right.
traders. Yeah.
Okay. So how long do you keep them here for before people come to buy the matured ones?
They go inside. Yeah, I would say about 2.5, 3 months times.
Okay.
3 months. Yeah.
All right. Why are they exposed to the sun?
They are currently exposed to the sun, but as you can see, we are now in the process of roofing everything here,
Okay.
so that we get lesser sun rays inside. And then that's also to prevent that we get too much algae blooming.
Okay. Now I realize the water is very green, and I was asking you, is it not dirty? But you said it's not dirty.
No,
Is this the normal color?
This is the normal color. This is not even here. Here algae is even very low.
Right.
There we've got a pond at the backside which is very low stocking.
Right.
And there you get a higher algae blooming. So that means you have to move the water, at least every second day.
Okay. Now, Maurice, everything we have here looked very structured and well calculated. What does it mean to be a commercial catfish farmer? What does it mean to be that?
Now, what you already said, well structured, well calculated.
Yes.
You need to know your market.
Right.
Yeah, you need to know what you do.
Okay.
Yeah, we are always busy, innovating ourselves.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't stop.
Right.
So there are always ways to find to improve yourself. So that's what we are doing.
Okay. So lastly, selling juveniles or fingerling versus selling the matured fish, which one gives you more market? Which one is in high demand among this? Juveniles, fingerlings, mature catfish.
Nou ja,
Which one do
at the
buyers
moment,
come for more?
at the moment, of course, fingerlings and juveniles.
Okay.
The numbers we sell there, of course, are higher.
Okay.
But there you also have to factor in that when a farmer buys 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 fingerlings or juveniles, they are also aware of the fact that they will not get the same amount out of their pond, because you will have mortality.
Right.
I mean, at the end, it's livestock.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a dream that you put 100 in and 100 out. It's not possible.
Okay. Is it worth it? All the stress, you need to have generator, buy fuel, pay staff, all this, is it worth it?
It is worth it, but you also have to understand that we look towards the future.
Right.
Yeah. Just growing catfish and at this scale, no, we what I said, we are innovating ourselves. So we are going to build a processing factory where we're going to do whole round blast frozen catfish that we can sell on the local markets.
Right.
We can sell it to hospitality sector. We can sell it to cold stores. We can sell it within the ECOWAS. Yeah, because catfish is in high demand. And at some point, we can even start thinking about exporting it to Europe.
Okay. Why catfish, not tilapia? Quick. Why?
Tilapia can only be done in flowing water.
Okay.
Not like this. It's not possible.
Okay. All right. Now, is your farm open to tourism? Can people come for tourism? Do you welcome people? Are you open for training? In case somebody wants to go?
Training, definitely. We are even building our training facilities. Yeah, so then we can start with smaller groups like 12 people and can build out to larger groups.
Okay.
Tourism, maybe in the future.
Okay.
But for that you have to talk to my father.
Definitely I will. All right, so finally, how do we find you? After watching this video, somebody would want to find out about cluster farming. How do we find social media, website, contact number? How do
we are in principle, we are on all social media channels, like Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok. We are there.
Okay.
Of course, all handles have got cluster farming inside. I would advise simply go to our website, www.clusterfarming.org.
Okay.
Yeah, cluster farming, one word. Yeah. There you will find our social media handles. You will find our contact details.
Right.
You will find us on Google Maps. Yeah, we've got that nice pinpoint with our name under it. Yeah, when you type in cluster farming holding in Google, you find us.
Okay, so color blue because aqua is blue. That's what Morris told me. My name is Enyonam Manye Ajete, and my guest is Morris. His surname, I'll write it on the screen for you to see. I don't want to bite my tongue. He's the director and the supply chain manager here at Cluster Farming. They are on LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, everywhere. They are over there. Their contact numbers are there. Of course, they are ready for training. Agro-tourism, I'll discuss with the bigger boss to see if you want to come here and visit them and see what they're doing. You can come, but there's a lot of innovation happening here. This water is not waste. It goes through a lot of process and it still come back here. There's a lot of innovation, and that's what I love about these farms. Thank you so much for spending time with me. I believe you've learned something different to add up to what you're doing in your farm. Until then, get interactive or stay interactive on our social media platform: Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, and YouTube, The Ghanaian Farmer. Thank you so much, Morris.
Yes,
so Morris will
welcome.
feed this fish so it will not look like other fish here at all. They are here. Let Morris feed them for us to see. Morris.